My name's Andy Hubbard. I run my own conversion company. It's called More Space Garage Conversions, and we convert garages into usable rooms, offices, bedrooms, kitchens. I was working heavily in my business. 80 plus hours a week was a minimum, sometimes 100 hours. I was on the tools, pricing jobs, looking at jobs, running the jobs, invoicing, absolutely everything, fetching materials, clearing up jobs. There were just never enough hours in the day. You know, you get home from work, you're tired. The kids, if they're still awake, you know, they might come and see you, but you just didn't really have the energy for them. I felt really bad. You know, I knew I was working too much, but I was just trying to earn the money for the family, and I just got caught up in that vicious circle. You know, I enjoyed my work, but it was just too many hours, and everything was sort of taking a back seat. My family, my health, just everything got neglected. I came to see Rob and Mark about 8 years ago in London, and I just started buying property for myself. I just thought I don't really need anybody else's help because I'm doing this myself. And then the recession hit. Rob and Mark went on to buy 620 properties, and I stopped. I always said I would come back to Progressive to buy more property at some point. It took me a little longer than what I thought, but after 8 years I came back to Progressive in September last year and just wanted to go all in. I did notice that when the recession came, the names I just started to get to learn about in property just disappeared off the face of the earth, and Rob and Mark just carried on. And to me, that gave them credibility, because I knew tough times were wiping a lot of people off the property circuit. And I always knew I'd come back to Progressive. I had complete faith that they were going to get me where I wanted to be with their experience. My first course was multiple streams of income, property income, and it was a 3-day event. And I just knew I was back in the right place. There was a lot of strategies that I didn't even know about, but I just thought, well, there's going to be something here that fits my skill set, and that's going to get me to where I want to be.
So you said you were on the tools for 20 years,
Yep.
And now you're doing mad stuff like earning more by not working and building houses.
Yep.
How did that happen?
Just changed the mind. Yeah. I wasn't going to get more money by keep doing what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So something had to change.
Something had to change.
Yeah. I love the Progressive community. I've met so many great friends. We've had them around for a barbecue. Just everyone you see is just, they're all after the same thing. So they all want to have freedom, profit and choice, just be in control of their own lives. And we all just really want to help each other get there as fast as we can by sharing our advice, what we've learned from other people. And yeah, there's nowhere really like the community out there that you can find this information from, and this sort of network of friendly people. Well, I was 80 plus hours a week, so now I'm in complete control of my diary. I just have a lot more time on my hands. I'm now back in the gym. I get to have meals with my family. I just get a lot more time to do the things I want to do now. I get to spend time with some really, really great positive people, all on the same journey, all in the same thing. I've took away the naysayers out of my life, and just everything's just really positive and really great at the moment. Living it. Anything I decide to take on from now has to be done from my MacBook or my phone, and for me being anywhere in the world, because otherwise I'm just going to be taking a step backwards, and things are dependent on me being in a certain place at a certain time. So I've took myself out of that equation. I now look and think, who can I get to do that? I've got a PA now, and she runs most of my admin work. She's just freed up so much of my time. I had to spend a little bit of time working on systems with my PA. That's something I've never done before. Mark Ianson really helped me with that. So thank you, Mark. It's just little things like that, but you know, over the past sort of 6 to 12 months, they've just amounted to just being in control of your life. Yeah, when I first came back to Progressive, I thought it was all about buying property, and then I realised it was so many different things. I always worked really hard, and then when I went on holiday I just switched off, took 2 weeks off. Now when I go on holiday, I just accept that I've probably got to work for half an hour in the morning, but then the rest of the day is mine. And really, that's the same as any other day, even if I'm in England. So really I'm on holiday every day. Just come back from a couple of weeks in France with the family, and he was away in the motorhome. And every morning I'd get up, probably do about half an hour of work, just get everything done that needed to be done. And then the day was mine, go off enjoy the family, and then late one in the evening just basically check emails again, anything that needed to be done. So yeah, maybe work 1 hour a day at the maximum. And it's great. When the kids leave school, we're going to go and get a really nice motorhome. Again, funded by property. Shan't need to worry about what it costs. Shan't need to worry about money to fund that lifestyle either. All be paid for by property. And just keep moving. A lot of hobbies. My main passion is mountaineering. I've climbed a lot of mountains over the world. I took 13 years travelling, so I had my retirement before I started work, which I never really started work because I never worked for anyone. But I like to go on my bike, I like to do some fishing. As a family we all do the same things, so we all go fishing, we all go climbing, we all go cycling. Just love being outdoors. I'm not really an indoor person, which is why I need to be mobile. But yeah, I just love being outside. I love doing stuff, and the financial freedom gives me the time to do those sort of things, those hobbies. So this was me climbing the 6th highest mountain in the world, right next to Everest, 27,000 feet. One of my greatest achievements. Physically tough, I can't really begin to explain. If you walk 2 footsteps, it's like sprinting 100 meters. Your heart is racing that much. I think my heart rate was about 168 when I got into base camp, just at rest. That's at rest, that was. So that took about 2 or 3 days for it to calm back down below 100. It took me about a year to recover after that, physically. Yeah, it's such a dramatic impact on the body. It just messes you up for about a year, but still worth it. Since then I went on to climb the Eiger, Matterhorn, Mont Blanc, Aconcagua, Kilimanjaro, loads of stuff in the Alps. I had 5 summers out there climbing. This is my passion. I love to keep fit. I've only just really started getting back into my fitness now, started getting my time back. Life Leverage, the book, talks about compartmentalising your life. Before I would do my work, and then at the end of the day I would try and fit some exercise in. Well, after 80 hours a week it just wasn't happening, and that was without trying to squeeze in some time for the family and the kids and our parents. So I just had to completely change things around, and this is my inspiration to get to doing what I'm doing, so I get my time back to be able to do the things I enjoy doing. Otherwise, what is the point doing what we're doing? Just having that freedom of not being trapped in a 50-year job. I just want my kids to be able to have the choice to go out and travel, and for that to be funded by property.
This is a pretty powerful story. So this is 6 months. He's now making more money than he used to by not working. He's building houses, he's buying properties. What else is on your list? He's been to Monaco, he's been to the Cayman Islands.
Looking to buy a pub to convert.
Okay. Not because you're thirsty.
Well, because the HMOs are okay, but for me it's too small. I just want to get on the big stuff.
Right.
Which is why Mark Homer can help me do that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I've got the skills to do it. It's just, Mark's done that, and he can get me through all the little problems that I may come across.
I started VIP in April this year, 2016. I was going to sign up for normal VIP, and then I heard Glenn delve on a JV day. Just blown away by his success, obviously doing the commercial conversions, and I just knew I had to sign up for Rob and Mark. I want to get where I want to be as quick as I can, and every day I'm learning new things. I just thought Rob and Mark is where I need to be, because they've got 10 years experience, and Mark's very big on commercial, as we know, and I just needed to hang around those sort of people to fast track my property journey. Every time you go to Progressive you learn something. Every time you go. You can't not go there and not pick up something of very valuable information. If someone wants to quit their job or get to somewhere really quick, you need to join the VIP. Paul Smith and Glenn Delve have been a big influence on me. Just their success in such a short time. I was out with Paul Smith for dinner on Friday, and he explained to me that 18 months ago he just started out with his first member of staff, which was his PA. Now I'm in that position now, and who knows where I'll be in 18 months' time. But, by hanging around these people, you realise that actually they're just like me and you. They're just normal people that just started out somewhere, but they just kept going. And the biggest thing I've noticed about Progressive is you've just got to keep going. You will get setbacks, knockbacks. We've had quite a few, and you just brush yourself off and just carry on. And there's another deal in the pipeline. My biggest goals and ambitions, I suppose I'm 90% there. It really is just about going that extra mile now and creating the perfect lifestyle. You know, I've got my time back. I'm not burdened by money anymore. It's just about increasing that. So getting more time back for myself, being in complete control of my diary, being able to give my family everything they want, spend more time with my family, and just have a really, really great lifestyle. Progressive has just helped in probably too many ways to mention, really. The motivation's always there. Every time you go in progressive, you can't not come out there and be fired up. So I actively come to all the multiple streams. I try and get on some JV days. So I try and get in progressive as much as I can. I love going to VIP, meeting the same people every month, talking about where we're at, what's happened in the last month. I just try and hang around progressive as much as I can, because that's what's going to take me to where I need to be. It's not about trying to convince someone. It's about understanding what that person wants in their life and then maybe saying, well, look, this could be your answer. I'd certainly recommend anybody coming to progressive on a multiple streams day, a weekend, just to really experience what can be achievable. I've become financially free now through property. This is what's available. It's up to you now. You can either go back to your job or you can move forward and change your life.